Our guy Stephen Fulton loses unanimous decision to Shakur Foster.
Yeah.
And I know everybody can be like, Mill, why you sound down? Because I'm down, nigga.
Yeah. For sure. We was bad. I had him on 2 cards, I ain't gonna lie. I had 2 slips with Cool Boy on there.
What's your thoughts on the performance?
Shakur, man, what I saw was Shakur was in shape. Like, it's a difference between making weight and being in shape. Like, a lot of guys make weight, but with Shakur, you could tell he was probably 10 pounds away from his fight weight, probably like 3-4 weeks out. Like, he was only like 10 pounds. He was cruising. He was in great shape, bro. The reason I was able to recognize that was because his breathing patterns was perfect. He was never breathing hot. He was always alert. Legs looked good. His distance, timing, his jab, he was working that jab like an old school fighter. When he turned southpaw, he looked confident, he looked sharp at southpaw. When he actually turned southpaw, I was like, Cool Boy might slide something in there, but then, and Cool Boy did start firing that right hand, but it was like, Shakur was on everything. He was alert, he was alive, you know what I mean? And that let me know what Shakur is. I could say now, even the Conceição fights and all of that, I know all of that. You got to give him credit for those fights too. But I wasn't convinced in those fights. After seeing him beat Cool Boy, I'm convinced that he is a top-level fighter, for sure.
Did you see this coming after Cool Boy missed weight?
Now, after he missed the weight, yeah, the concerns were set in because I'm thinking like everybody else, you going up in weight. And this is why you going up, so that you could be healthy and be, you know what I'm saying? But the body, the frame, like once I saw Cool Boy frame, I'm like, oh shit. Like I saw the official weigh-in frame, and it was similar to the one they show us on TV. You know what I'm saying? And it was similar. It looked a little bit thinner, but it wasn't chopped up at all. It was no definition. And his mood was like, I don't give a fuck. That was kind of like his mood. You know what I mean? I read that from him, but I still didn't think the fight would go like that. You know what I mean?
When moving up in weight, do you feel like fighters sometimes think that they have more leeway than they actually do because I'm moving up in weight so I can, eat more, I don't got to cut weight as fast? Like, what's the process with that?
Yeah, you a lot of guys think they can take they can sneak a burger. A lot of guys think I can sneak, whatever in there because I'm going up, so it ain't gonna be that hard to get back down. But the thing is, we grow every day. We grow physically and mentally every day, as long as you allow yourself. So you gotta be on track. You gotta be on track with your body and your frame, your health and all of that. You gotta be on track with all that shit. You gotta keep up with it. So that means, staying in the gym and making sure that you're eating right. And, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got too many cheat days because, the fight, we knew about the fight. They were supposed to fight, I think, 1 or 2 more other times. It was like scheduled. And then this time it really was going down. So, you knew you was fighting. So you still got to stay on point.
Does that make you take your foot off the gas, though? When not having a definitive date, like, okay, I'm starting to get prepared, and then now, okay, it's going to be postponed, and that kind of uncertainty.
It could make you take your foot off the gas. The thing is, you can't take your foot off the gas too much. You can't just take your foot completely off. You can't stop. That's the thing. You can't stop. You can slow down, but you can't stop. Slow down mean, turn the temperature down in camp a little bit. Every day ain't gonna be a kill day. Every day ain't gonna be a stressful day. We ain't gonna do it like that. We gonna fall back. We just gonna keep the body, active. Keep the engine warm. You know what I mean? Keep your metabolism sped up. And everything like that. But some guys do get comfortable. They do get comfortable.
Where does Scooter go from here?
I think he should go. Of course, get his mind right. Figure out if he want to be just a fighter or be a great fighter. And after that, I would say go get somebody who can really teach you about your body. Go see some doctors where they can really teach you about your body, let you know what's going on with your body, and then immediately start attacking the body. Start working out. Like don't even go. If it was me, I wouldn't even go into the boxing gym just yet. I would just go work out. Any type of workout you could get, just get the workouts in. Find out what works for you. And then once you find a workout that works for you, I mean, because it's all type of different styles of working out. But the real thing is be educating yourself on your body. Now, once you do that, get your weight under some control. If you're going to be fighting at 130, then you shouldn't be no bigger than 52 walking around. I mean, that would be my advice. No bigger than 52 walking around. And then, and then get back in the gym. So then when you get back in the gym, all you doing is being sharp. No sauna suits and all of that shit. Just going in there and getting sharp. I mean.
Now, fighters, it seems like they have the tendency that when something's working, like they've always cut weight this way. And it's been working. It worked at 16, it worked at 19, it worked at 22. Yeah. But as grown men, we know we hit a wall, and it's right around 30. Yeah. Right? When do you realize as a fighter, like, yo, like I have to change how I go about this because this shit ain't coming off the way that it did 5 years ago?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think you said. Well, I don't think it's like when does it hit a fighter? Hold on, Che. All right, hold on. I don't think it's like when you hit. It's like when does a fighter? I think it's as a person, you got to realize what's going on with you because, like I said, we grow every day. We go through different experiences every day. So as a person, you have to pay attention to those things. If you realize that you're getting lazy, you can't really blame it on the age. You know what I'm saying? You got to say, well, why am I feeling like this? Why? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You just got to find that hunger. I think that has a lot to do with it, the hunger. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And then you also got to be humble and listen. Got to be humble and listen. When you got a team of guys, like Cool Boy got a great team of guys around him, but got to listen. You can't never mind everything that's being said to you because you've been doing this all your life. No, because things change every day. So if you look at the players that's in the game now and then look at the players 10 years back, the players change. Mm. The top guys that are here now, they bring in a whole nother different fight style to this shit. So you got to pay attention to all this shit. You know what I mean? Then there's so many elements being brought into boxing. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention to all of that. And you pick and choose what's for you. You know what I'm saying? It's really just paying attention and being on point if you really want to. If you want to just go with it with your way, then you see the results that you get when you go about it your way.
Is the fork the leading cause in a good fighter not being great or a good fighter not being elite, like going to that next level?
I think the food definitely plays a major part, but I can only speak on Philadelphia fighters when it comes to the experience of being a fighter, right? Philly is a very, very intoxicating. Philly is a very, very intoxicating city when it comes to anything, right? Being from Philly and not having nothing, and then making great money, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna say, Greg, you making excuses. Nah, I'm not. Philly is different, man. Philly is a different place, man. I've been to all the cities damn near. Not all of them, but I've been to a whole lot of them. You can go places and relax your mind. Philly is kind of hard to do that. You know what I mean? We have places, but even in those places, people looking at you. You know what I'm saying? So trying to find relaxation in Philly, trying to find, peace and all of that, it's tough. And Cool Boy trains here. I mean, he live here and he train here. So, you know what I'm saying? I think for him, he may need to get away when it's training camp time. I think that because what more can you do? What more can you do? Cool Boy did the impossible. If he was to ever really tell his story, and I'm not saying I know his story in and out, but I'm saying if he was to ever really tell the things he went through in life, and then you look at where he is now, some people wouldn't even be able to handle it. You feel me? So to fight under that and to be able to do that for years and years and years, it get tough sometimes. You know what I mean? You wanna just relax. You wanna have fun. It's very stressful in Philly. You know what I mean? So.
For sure.